Hi, Dr. Shaunna here, and welcome to Superfood Spotlight. So this week, the superfood we are featuring is apples. So we see apples everywhere. Apples really, could it be a superfood? Well, they say an apple a day can keep the doctor away, and well, not this doctor, but let's take a look at why apples absolutely deserve superfood status. And you know, much like other superheroes, like mothers everywhere, they're often undervalued just because they're always there. So let's take a look at how awesome they are. So apples have a soluble fiber pectin, which is really great to help lower cholesterol. And one apple a day has been shown to lower it by 10% and 2 apples a day by 16%. So get those apples in. There was a 20-year study, and you know how much I love all of these studies. Now, before we get into this, I always mention that this is for general informational purposes only. It's not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, and we make no claims as such. But once you know how great a superfood is, you're more likely to incorporate it in your diet, and that's my intent. If you're looking for the references to these studies, those will be found in my book, Doctor Up the Recipe. So anyways, for food claims and highlights and to see what is healthy, we really have to study them over a long period of time with a lot of people. So this was a 20-year study, 5,000 people, and they found a decreased risk of heart disease with apple eaters. Another study of 7,000 people found a 30% decreased risk of high blood pressure. Now, apples are also diabetic friendly. So they have 4 grams of awesome fiber. They are low in the glycemic index, which means it's not going to spike your blood sugar. 1 apple a day lowers the risk of diabetes by 28%. An apple a day is also associated with successful weight loss. All that high fiber, low calorie, it's fantastic. Now, a little known fact is in the peels, there is a great antioxidant called quercetin. And quercetin has amazing antioxidants. So if we're looking for cancer prevention and that sort of realm, it's equivalent, the quercetin in 1 apple is the equivalent antioxidant of 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C. But what you're going to want to do is choose organic. So every year, the Environmental Working Group publishes a list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. And these little guys are often on the Dirty Dozen list, which means that they are most heavily laden with pesticides and insecticides. So in this particular case, and especially since that peel is so fantastic, when possible, you're going to want to choose organic. Some of the Clean 15s don't matter as much. My dog likes apples too. And then lastly, quercetin is also great at inhibiting histamine release. So there was a British study. Well, first I'll talk about a study of 1,500 adults who had 2 apples a week, and they showed a decreased risk of asthma by 25%. And then the British study looked at 5 apples a week, so Monday to Friday, let's say, and it had a decreased risk of asthma of 40%. That's pretty amazing, and likely a big part of that is because of this quercetin that inhibits histamine in the peel. So those are just some of the reasons why an apple a day can keep the doctor away. So how can we incorporate these? Well, I mean, they're the easiest, best snack to pack. You know, if you're traveling, which I do a lot, you're going to want to have healthy snacks ready and on the go. And some wonderful fruits don't pack well. Think bananas, pears, right? They don't look like they did when you left home. But apples, they're really hardy and firm, and you're going to be able to pack them nice and easy. So throw them onto oatmeals, salads. You enjoy applesauce and apple butters. Put them in smoothies. A lot of green smoothies, if you have lots of greens, can be kind of bitter. So apples are a great way to increase the sweetness and make them more palatable. Throw them into muffins and pancakes and breads, and then roasted apples. Who doesn't like baked apples? Throw a little cinnamon on there, another super spice that we'll probably talk about one of these weeks. And throw a little nuts on there, maybe some walnuts or some pecans, and you've got a fantastic dessert. So many ways to enjoy our superfood of the week. This week, this is the superfood we're featuring in our menus on the Meal Cure. So the Meal Cure is a superfood meal planning service which makes healthy eating so much easier. It takes the stress and chaos out of what's for dinner. So check it out. Hop on over to mealcure.com, find out what that's all about. Also, check out drshaunna.com for more helpful information and to subscribe to my blog. And if you like this video, be sure to like it. Be sure to subscribe so that you can keep up to date with the latest information on superfoods and so much more. So make your week absolutely super and be good for you.